is Sunday the 7th. It's almost 8 o'clock. And Jacob and I are going on a trip that we haven't talked about on here. And this trip, I'll tell you, it is a faraway destination-ish. We decided to go on this trip when we originally thought that we were going to leave for Sweden after the wedding, and we were going to do like a trip before going to Sweden, and we wanted to pick a place that would be closer if we lived in the United States versus if we were in Sweden. So where would it be easier to travel? And we chose Alaska. But it's not easy to get around Alaska, so we decided to do a cruise to Alaska. So today we're getting on a plane this morning. We're going to Logan, Boston. We'll be getting on a plane. It's Delta, so God forbid it lands on time. Laying over in Toronto, getting to Vancouver instead of Seattle, even though we board the ship in Seattle the following day. Because to fly into Seattle, it's like $200, $300 cheaper per person each way. So why would we not go to Vancouver? So we'll get to Vancouver around 8 p.m.-ish, stay at an inn overnight that has free shuttle to the airport, and then we'll be getting on a bus down the street from the inn, and then we will be dropped off at Pier 51. Because we're flying Delta, we can only have a carry-on, unless we want to pay extra money, which is going to be our dilemma because our bags are really filled. So when it comes to buying souvenirs, we may not buy as many. But our bags still have like the room to like expand, like the little expander zipper thingy majig, so we can get an extra inch of stuff. We got to do COVID tests tonight once we land in Vancouver, the like electronic version where somebody watches you do it. And that's pretty much it. We've got our compression stockings on. There's a weird thing with our boat where one of the engines needs work done, but they can't get the part till later on in the year. One of the engines also needs maintenance done. That hasn't happened. So they moved our ports around and added a port and took away a port that is like, sometimes they hit or miss depending on weather. And then they also expanded the port time to one of our other ports a few days ago, but they've still given us a whole day of onboard credit. So we should have like $500 of onboard credit, which would be really nice to spend on the ship shops. If you've ever been on our cruise ship shops, some of them are really nice. We're about to leave. So we'll see you at the airport. Good morning, guys. It's like 6:40. I have to hurry because we have to go eat breakfast. But yesterday was like a weird travel day. We flew from Boston to Toronto. I think the roughest takeoff I've ever had on a plane. I was like in my head like, I can't, if this is gonna be the entire flight, I'm not gonna be able to stand it. Once we got above the clouds, it was fine. Our second flight was only delayed like half an hour, which was, again, not that bad. I think one of the smoothest flights though I've ever had. I didn't know if the first one was rough because it was a small plane or if it was because of the heat, or maybe we had like a baby pilot. Don't really know. We got to Toronto. We sat for like over half an hour. Couldn't get a hold of our hotel. I ended up taking a different hotel's shuttle, which is what they told us to do. Turns out our hotel had no power. We arrived at 10:30 in the dark using cellular service, did our COVID tests. We're both negative, which is fab. So now we can go down, eat breakfast for 10 minutes. The power didn't come on until like 3 a.m., so it was freaking hot inside this hotel room. And now we're gonna go, like I said, eat for like 10 minutes, check out, take an Uber to the River Rock Casino down the road, and then we're gonna get on a tour bus for like 4.5 hours to Pier 91. So come with us for that. Alright guys, Jacob and I made it. We made it on the cruise ship. We did like a 4-hour and 45-minute bus ride. I was only antsy the last hour. So watched TV the entire time. Jacob was very antsy because his game kept on glitching because the Wi-Fi sucked in the bus. What else? We got here. This is like, you can see actually down there is where we were. There's like nobody down there anymore because everybody has boarded the bus. I think that's a bus that's making that sound. Took a little bit to get on. We were very hungry, hadn't drank any water, so we just went and ate. And we went to the robotic bar to get some drinks. They got like a tropical one, I got an apple one. And now we're just sitting out here on our balcony, enjoying life. I have no shoes on because actually it's really hot out here. It's beautiful. Welcome back. I'm wearing a bathing suit because we went swimming in the solarium for a little bit. Not really swimming. I was cold. We more sat in the hot tub. We got some drinks. We got our soft serve. If you were on a cruise and you don't get soft serve, are you on a cruise? It's a good question. And now we're docking out, so let me show you the view that we have, because you can also see Mount Rainier in the background. Ooh. So that's Seattle, of course. Mount Rainier. Ooh. Wait, it disappeared. All the clouds got it. Okay, well, it was over there. And we're out and about. I'm gonna stay up so late tonight.
Stop filming.
Yeah, how is that? It's 6:50. We went to eat dinner, which was nice. We filled up very quickly because now my stomach's like, it's like 9 o'clock where you're supposed to be almost 10. Like, why are you eating full meals? So my stomach's a little like messed up right now because it's just very confused. But yeah, technically it's 6:50, but like where we would be back home would be like 9:50, and we usually would be in bed, I'm guessing by 8 o'clock. Another like hour, I'll definitely be passed out. Tomorrow we just have a cruising day, so we're kind of gonna figure out, maybe have the flyer for tomorrow, so we've got to figure out like what we want to do. I think that's it. It's kind of been an uneventful day, but we're very, very tired, especially because last time we went to bed so late because no power. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.